And you're watching Sporting Icons.
So I'm glad that Anthony Joshua has put out a statement in regard to a lot of people throwing criticism at him for two reasons. Number one, I can talk about his response. Number two, I can address some people on the comment section from my previous video where I didn't go in on Anthony Joshua. Why? Because I understood what it was that he was saying. I understood it. But some people, while they do understand it, they just don't want to. They're kind of acting like they don't because some of them are Tyson Fury fans. Now, I've said time and time again, what's wrong with being a Tyson Fury fan, a Anthony Joshua fan, and a Dillian Whyte fan? What's wrong with that? Especially if you're British. I support all of them, okay? But some people I've known for quite some time that they are Tyson Fury fans. They're quite blatant about it. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight that's ever lived. Tyson Fury is a true king. Anthony Joshua's a dosser, blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. But sometimes they'll throw in the odd comment. I'm thinking, is that racist? I don't know. I kind of feel uncomfortable with that comment. But I don't know. Now, I'm a white guy. Should I even recognise that there's certain racist slurs towards somebody else? I probably shouldn't even recognise it, right? But I have been, and today confirmed a lot of it. Where they've been Tyson Fury fan for the longest time, and they don't like Anthony Joshua because he's the wrong colour. And they confirmed some of it today. Not necessarily just on my video, but I was on a live stream with Ring IQ. I was watching that. And one of the guys who was in my comment section saying how I'm an AJ fanboy, blah, 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 even though they're a blatant Tyson Fury fan, was in that live feed there. And I seen his comment of, any black person who opens a business is doomed for failure. So my suspicions were always right. Racist. So anyway, I responded to like a couple of people. I said, okay, so quite clearly you're a racist and you're a Tyson Fury fan. That's two parts for me, okay? That's, first of all, I'm letting you know, I'm recognising that you're a racist little scumbag. And number two, the reason why you're hating on Anthony Joshua is because you're a Tyson Fury fan. For me, it's pretty obvious, but some people, they want to twist it. Oh, Sporting Icons, he's saying that all Tyson Fury fans are racist. That's kind of what they're saying. That's the narrative that they want to go down, even though it's obvious to me and probably a lot of other people, exactly what it was that I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure at some point over the next couple of days, whenever it may be, there'll be a channel out there, Sporting Icons says Tyson Fury fans are racist. You can bet your ass there'll be some channel out there at some point saying that, okay? But just to clarify, I never said all Tyson Fury fans were. If I did, then I must be racist too, right? It's weird, that, isn't it? But some people just want to use this whole situation just to hate on Anthony Joshua. That's what they want to do. They want to push this hate narrative. When deep down in their bones, it's because they're hardcore Tyson Fury fans. Now, do you really think that Tyson Fury looks at this whole situation with Anthony Joshua and says he's racist? Do you? No. And I'll tell you for a fact he wouldn't. For a fact he wouldn't. He's not perpetuating what you are perpetuating towards Anthony Joshua. Because what Anthony Joshua is talking about, he knows being from the traveller community. And he said this 2 days ago on Good Morning Britain, that he has faced this form of racism himself, where he's not allowed in certain bars and pubs and things like that because he's a traveller. So he understands what Anthony Joshua is going through. So therefore, you supporting Tyson Fury as hardcore as you do and going in on Anthony Joshua with your racist little jibes is not part of what Tyson Fury would want. I'm telling you right now, you filthy little maggots. Very, very simple. Now, even though I said in that previous video that the speech that Anthony Joshua was giving out was not his speech, it was not his speech. He said it at the very beginning of it and at the very end of it. At 2 points within that speech, he said, oh yeah, I agree with this point. And he said again, okay, yeah, I agree with this point too. So that's pretty much saying the rest of the speech, he was either very neutral on it or didn't really agree with it. But one of the points that he did disagree with was the whole gang culture mentality. And then he gave his thoughts at the very, very end on what he believes. And he's willing to invest his own money into creating some kind of community, building, whatever it may be, to help keep people off the streets, have a place for a meeting, discuss kind of things. Out of his own pocket, he's willing to do that. Sure, that's a good thing, right? Surely. But people want to use this whole situation as a way to twist it and hate on Anthony Joshua because they have an underlying hate for Anthony Joshua. Now, don't get me wrong, not everybody, I think a lot of people misunderstood Anthony Joshua's words Maybe they didn't see the entire speech that he'd done, which is about 12 minutes long. Maybe they've just seen like a 2-minute clip of one part here and maybe another part there, and they've ran with it. Again, that's not necessarily your fault. You just haven't seen it. That's all that is. Some people, they are and have been Anthony Joshua fans for the longest time. And based on what they've seen, they're going, I'm not too sure now if I'm an Anthony Joshua fan. Some of them are saying, you know, I kind of overlooked the whole Steve Cunningham thing, but now he's kind of done it again. I'm not too sure about this one now. And again, if that's what you honestly feel, listen, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to necessarily judge you for it. Again, let's remember, Joshua's a boxer. He's not a politician. He's just a regular human being like you and I. He just happens to have a lot of money in his bank, and he's very good at punching people in the face. That's all it is with Anthony Joshua. He's not a politician. He doesn't know what's best. He doesn't. He may think that he does, but he doesn't. No more than you and I do. But the point here is, with Anthony Joshua, he's responded, and he's pretty much saying to anybody out there, if you think I'm a racist, go fuck yourself. That's what he's saying. And again, he reiterates, and he actually shows the video as well, where he repeatedly said, this is not my speech. These are not necessarily my thoughts. Okay? So again, people just want to use this as a real underlying hatred towards Anthony Joshua. But as I said, Tyson Fury does not share your views. I promise you that. He does not share your views. And this is why I support Tyson Fury much more than what you do. I'm more of a Tyson Fury fan because I understand Tyson Fury more than what you do. Too many subtle racism going on in this country. Too much of it. At least in America, they seem pretty damn blatant about it. They're pulling guns out and shooting these poor guys. Over here, it seems to be a little bit more subtle. I'm a white guy. I shouldn't be involved in any of this. I've never said a racist thing in my life. Never. I mean, you know, I'm married to an Arab from North Africa. So quite clearly, I'm not racist. But you know what? There'll be plenty of people out there who seem to think that I am. There's going to be some channels out there, Sport and Icons, who says that Tyson Fury fans are all racist. No, if you're a channel and you're an uploader and you're a hardcore Tyson Fury fan and you're going in on Anthony Joshua, then what you're actually doing is going in on Tyson Fury. Because I'll tell you right now, Tyson Fury will probably back up Anthony Joshua, just in a different kind of way. Now, I don't agree with the whole Black Lives Matter. For me, it's all lives matter. That's what I feel. But again, Anthony Joshua, he quite openly said, all lives matter. But so do Black Lives Matter too. He's reminding you, because there seems to be too many people in this day and age who will say, all lives matter, except black people. There's too many people like that. Too many people. So he just reminded you, Black Lives Matter too. You can talk about the shops, this, that and the other. Again, that wasn't his speech. It wasn't his script. It wasn't. But it doesn't matter where you come from. Again, my wife will go to Arabic shops. So they do it anyway. And for those who say, well, if a white person had said that, well, why would a white person say that? Because we're not part of a damn minority. So why would we say that? It wouldn't happen. We have plenty of shops. Here in Newcastle, there is literally a shop on every single damn street. If I want to go to an African, Caribbean, or an Arab shop, or whatever it may be, or an Italian, whatever it may be, I've got to go try and find one. So, no, we wouldn't say that. So anybody who's saying, well, what if a white person said that? Well, it ain't going to happen, is it? It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. There's too many people out there, well, Anthony Joshua didn't white, he shouldn't be pay-per-view. Because neither one of them are truly British. But I'm not racist. Yeah, you are. You're a damn racist if you say that. Subtle racism. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it all, and I'm glad that Anthony Joshua has responded. He pretty much said what I said before. I did invite Anthony Joshua onto the channel. I sent him a direct email, and of course with his team and that as well. They haven't responded as of right now, but to be honest, I didn't really expect one anyway. You know, I'm not one of the big wigs. Who am I, right? But regardless, I'm glad that he has at least come out with a statement. Is it the right statement? Probably argue not. There'll be a few people trying to twist that statement now, but it is what it is. Anyway, drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.